For your CCNA exam, we're diving deep into the Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, or DHCP, focusing on the roles of the server, client, and the crucial relay agent function. The entire process hinges on a four-step exchange known as DORA, which stands for Discover, Offer, Request, and Acknowledge. It begins when a client device sends a DHCP Discover message as a broadcast across the local network, because it has no IP address and doesn't know where the server is. Any DHCP server that receives this broadcast responds with a unicast DHCP offer message proposing an IP address and other network settings. The client then broadcasts a DHCP request message, formally accepting one server's offer and implicitly declining any others. Finally, the chosen server sends a unicast DHCP acknowledge message, confirming the IP address lease and finalizing the configuration. Within those offer and acknowledge packets, the server uses DHCP options to deliver critical network information. For the CCNA, you must know key options like Option 3 for the default gateway and Option 6 for DNS servers. A major focus on the CCNA is what happens when the DHCP server is not on the same subnet as the client. Since the client's Discover message is a broadcast, a router will not forward it by default. This is where a DHCP relay agent is required. You configure the router to act as a relay by using the IP helper address command on the interface that receives the client's broadcast. This command converts the client's broadcast into a unicast packet and forwards it to the specified DHCP server. The router adds its own IP address into the packet's GIADDR field, which tells the server which subnet the request came from so it can assign an IP from the correct pool. A classic CCNA exam trap is asking where to place the IP helper address command. It must be configured on the client-facing interface, which acts as their default gateway. Another common confusion point is knowing which DORA messages are broadcast versus unicast. The Discover and Request are broadcasts, while the Offer and Acknowledge are typically unicasts. To keep the four-step process straight, just remember DORA v. Explorer to navigate the DHCP process. Discover, Offer, Request, Acknowledge. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.